Let's be real, we all love Disney, but it's getting really expensive. But here's the thing, you don't have to break the bank to have an amazing Disney trip. But first, tip number one, use Starbucks gift cards here at Disney World. Accumulate them through the year so then when you do go to the park, you have a bank of Starbucks gift cards ready to be used. Now, you can't redeem Star Rewards at the Starbucks inside of Disney World, but you can use the gift cards. Tastes even better at Disney World. Now, I just squeaked by with 30 cents left on my Starbucks gift card, but I had this Disney gift card ready to go as a backup. Now, theoretically, this is supposed to work. I got this at Target where you can actually get Disney gift cards for 5% off if you use the Target Red card. If you have that card, just like with anything that you get at Target, you get 5% off, and that applies to gift cards as well. Now, I got $1.25 off of this one because I only bought a $25 gift card, but hey, that's $1.25 closer to another Dole Whip for me, so I will take it. But it could really add up if you are buying multiple gift cards, especially throughout the year as you prepare for your next Disney trip. Do not pay for water at Disney World. You may have heard this tip before, but there is an update. You can get free cups of water at Disney World at any quick service location, and that's any location that has a fountain beverage. They can give you a cup of water. But something that Disney's been doing as well as that is having standalone water containers, jugs, I don't know, water containers ready to go that you can just self-serve. So it makes it even easier and quicker. I've noticed them in a bunch of the Starbucks as well as some in Magic Kingdom. You can also use those free cups of waters to fill up any water bottles you brought in with you. And there are water bottle fill stations throughout the park as well. You can even locate them on your My Disney Experience app. Oh, and that's because if you don't know, you can bring in your own food and drink inside the parks. I actually... It's kind of melted now, but I got this little snack and a water bottle from Target that I was obviously able to bring into the park. And I even got a discount on this water because of my Target Red card, which just happened to be a nice little perk. So I got the bar and the water for about $4.50, which is like half the cost of a Mickey pretzel. So definitely save some money if you bring in your own snacks, drinks, and even some meals. It could be a little bit harder to bring in full meals, but snacks and drinks, for sure. Although if you are bringing things in and you want to keep them cold, bring ice packs because loose ice is not allowed inside Disney World. Some of these tips might get very specific towards the end especially, but if there's anything that's going to help you save some money and therefore make your Disney trip a little bit more magical, I'm going to share it. However, if you do buy a bottle of water, buy it in a gift shop. That's because if you're an annual pass holder or Disney Vacation Club member, you get your discount when you buy drinks and snacks from inside the store versus buying them at like one of the outside kiosk or carts. I mean, every little bit helps, but while you're in the gift shop getting that bottle of water, it can be really tempting to buy some cute merchandise, but your wallet's gonna fill it. So here are some alternatives to save you a couple bucks. Now, this is outside of Disney property, but it's only about a 10 to 15 minute drive, and that's the Disney Character Warehouse. This is merchandise that used to be inside the Disney parks, but they made too much or they didn't sell enough, and now it's here at discounted prices. There are two locations for this outlet store. There's one at the Vineland Outlets, which is close to Disney Springs. And then there's a little bit of a smaller location over at the International Drive Outlets, which will be your better bet if you are over near Universal or any of the attractions on International Drive. It is always busy and you may have to wait in line, but you can find some really good things sometimes. I have been wanting this sweater for so long. I am over the moon that they had that at the warehouse. But if you can't make it to the Character Warehouse at either outlet location, there is another alternative to still save you some money on souvenirs. If you have time and are able to have transportation, then go check out some of the Targets that are nearby Disney World for some discounted souvenirs. Target has a licensing agreement, so you're actually going to find some really cool Disney merch back here for way discounted prices. Check out these mini ears for $10. They are adorable. Grabbing some merchandise or souvenirs from here can save you some major bucks. Everything is a little bit more expensive when you're right around the theme parks, but this gas station is down the road from the outlets and is right across from this large Marriott property right across the street. The price here is a total ripoff and it never changes. So if you can, fill up at another gas station. Before heading back to the park, let's talk about hotels, specifically hotels that are not at Disney World. Now, there are resorts and hotels all around Orlando, but staying at an off-property hotel or Airbnb could save you some serious bucks. A good compromise is here along Hotel Plaza Boulevard. We've got a Hilton, we've got a Renaissance, a Drury Inn back there, and these resorts are not affiliated with Disney, but they're technically on Disney World property, which puts them in this fun middle ground where you are really close to the parks. A lot of these resorts, if not all of them, have shuttle transportation to the parks. You can walk to Disney Springs, and most of these resorts have early entry access, so you can get into any theme park 30 minutes early when you're staying here. Just saw an Amazon truck back here at this Drury Inn. Let's see if you can see it. It's like right there. There it is. But that reminded me that you can get Amazon deliveries to the hotel that you're staying at. So that's another great way to save some money because you can get things like bottles of water, snacks, maybe some grab and go breakfast items, and then using the power of Amazon to get it delivered where you're staying so that even if you don't have a car, you can still save on groceries and essential staples. Now, if you do have a car, there are several grocery stores around this area. But let's talk about some other options for saving money on food. The part of any Disney vacation, which is so much fun, but also can definitely cost so much money, is the food. Now, one way to help with expenses is to order kids menu items. Anybody can order a kids meal like I did right here at ABC Commissary. It's a fair amount of food and it's cheaper than the adult menu items. Now, another tip that I have been able to use in the past, but not today, not super recently, so take this one with a grain of salt, is sometimes you can have your meal be a little bit cheaper if you opt to not go with the side that's included with the meal. So when you come to a quick service location, say you get a sandwich and it comes with fries, sometimes if you say like, oh, I don't want the fries, it'll make the meal a little bit cheaper. Again, I haven't tested this in a while, so grain of salt with that one. I so love ABC Commissary because it has some old school Disney Hollywood Studios MGM things up here like the Eiffel Tower. I was able to purchase that meal with the handy gift card I bought at Target earlier, but that's not the only place where you can save some money at Disney using gift cards. Sometimes wholesale clubs like Costco and Sam's Club will run specials on Disney gift cards. It'll be like you can get $100 worth of Disney gift cards for $80 or something like that. Now, it doesn't happen all the time, but it happens periodically, especially maybe around holidays. So be on the lookout for those if you have a membership. Collecting gift cards for other areas that are associated with a Disney trip but are not Disney exclusive. So maybe things like Uber gift cards, airlines, collecting those throughout the year, whether it's asking for birthdays, holidays, or just buying a couple throughout the year, will make the overall cost of your trip a little less of a sticker shock. Now, if you want to stay in a Disney resort, which I totally feel you because I love being in the Disney bubble as well, but before you book, make sure that you check to see if there are any discounts that Disney World is offering, because there are discounts for all kinds of things. Annual pass holder, Disney Vacation Club, Florida resident, military, even sometimes Disney Plus discounts. So make sure to check before booking anything. Oh, and do not buy a poncho at Disney World. Absolutely do not. Go over to your dollar store and get one for $1, or rather $1.25 nowadays, instead of the really expensive ones that'll show up in the gift shops when it starts raining. Now, if I missed one of your favorite Disney World money saving tips, make sure to leave it down in the comments so that we can spread the knowledge and continue making our happy place even happier. As always, I'm Molly. I'll meet you on Main Street.